There is a legend in these parts here in Esteli of a man by the name of Don Gutierrez who lives up in the mountains. He has been there for 40 years and has spent his entire life carving the side of a mountain into various sculptures, pieces of history, and more. And today, we're gonna go find him up in the hills. Welcome back to the channel. Good morning, and I do mean morning. It is about 5:45 a.m. here. I am in Estelí, Nicaragua, just up in the hills. I came over here a couple of days ago, and it's been an absolutely beautiful time. Very different weather from my last stop here. It's been cloudy and cool, and we've had some rain most days also, which has been really great. We are here for one purpose today, to go meet the man at the mountain, Don Alberto Gutierrez, who has for the last 40 years been living outside Estelí, carving rocks and living his life to the fullest. I'm really excited to get out and see this. It's not something that I think a lot of people are even aware of exists, but everyone here talks about him. So we're just here at Cochran Sur bus station, waiting for the bus at 6:30, and we're gonna head on that, head down, and then hike up to his place. And it's the perfect morning for it. Sun has not even come up yet, but it should be a good start to a very fun day. Well, we have arrived here in El Jalacate, up in the mountains, about 30 minutes outside Esteli, and it is a very foggy morning. Very hilly to get up here on the bus, but it was some really beautiful views along the way, for sure. So we are here. It is now about 7:30. His farm doesn't actually open till 9 a.m. So I thought what I might do is, there's a restaurant that's supposed to be just up the road here a little bit, and I thought I might go up there and get a little bit of breakfast and some coffee and just enjoy the morning. Came out here with a few people that are staying at the same hostel that I did. They already headed down, but I thought that maybe I'd go for a little wander first and see what we can find. So if you want to come out here and visit Don Alberto Gutierrez here in El Jalacate, there are two buses that come out this way, both from Esteli. One leaves at 6:30 in the morning, the other leaves about 12:30, and the buses return going past here about 9 a.m. and about 3:15 or so. So really, your only option is the 6:30 a.m. bus from Esteli, simply because if you go to here at, you leave at 12:30 from the city, that's not going to give you enough time to get out here, get to the site, check it out, and then get back in time for the 3:15 or so bus in the afternoon. My plans to return to the city are to figure something else out, as I usually do. The bus at 3:15 or so, and it's a long day at this point. It's only 7:30, so we're looking at 8 hours from now, and it certainly won't take 8 hours out here. I imagine this fog will burn off here in the next little while, and it's going to turn out to be quite the day. Hello. So I just found this place, Las Brisas, for breakfast. just, I don't know, 100 meters or so from the entrance down to the Don Gutierrez's place. And beautiful view. Still a little foggy, but it's starting to burn off, so you can kind of start to see the valley down below. And yeah, great spot. Had some time to kill, so I figured almost to come and get some breakfast and some coffee. I'll put a picture on the screen here. Pretty standard Nicaraguan typical breakfast, but delicious and a good fill-up before the day starts. So it is now just after 8 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna get paid here, head back, and start to head down. Since he opens at 9, I'd like to be there kind of when he opens so that you can see it all early. Let's head out. This is the place I stayed for breakfast, Las Brisas de mi rancho. And as I said, it's only about 100 meters or so up the road from the entrance to Finca El Jalacate. So, good little spot. I should mention that the breakfast there at Las Brisas came to 150 Cordoba, which is about $4 US. That was for the breakfast and the coffee included. So, a great deal considering, you know, we're kind of up here in the hills. Not a lot of choices. They certainly could be charging probably a lot more, but very nice local place owned by a local family right there. The fog is starting to burn off, as I hoped it would. So it's perfect timing to head back down to get to the farm and check out the rock sculptures. Here, just outside Esteli, Nicaragua. Just stopped here for a second just to admire the view here as the fog burns off here in the valley. What a spot. And so here we are back again at the entrance down to the rock sculptures. So let's head down and get started. Be a heck of a climb out of this place later, I think, but because she's pretty steep downhill so far, almost the whole way, and there's only one way to get out. Ah, yeah. La bandera, ¿sí?
Ah, sí,
La centro.
el centro de la bandera. Sí.
Yeah, yeah.
Ajá. Y unos caciques a ese lado.
Huh.
Ajá, y un corazón. Ya va calentando. Esas son limonarias, ¿ves?
Ah, sí.
Uh-huh. Qué bonitas las flores.
Sí. ¿Cómo te llamas? El nombre es...
Se llama bandera.
Yeah?
Es banderita, ¿eh? Ajá.
I'm just in awe.
Bonita la naturaleza aquí. Uh-huh. Ese palo tiene 105 años, ¿no?
¿Serio?
Ajá, ese palo es antiguo. Se llama isote, la cepa es grande. Es la flor nacional de San Salvador. Ajá, un águila, un cacique.
Yeah.
Ajá. Y aquí también. Y aquí en la entrada estoy allí, ¿ves?
Qué bonito.
Ajá, dando un saludo muy cariñosamente. Un bosque fresco, ¿ves?
Sí. In Historia?
Es una historia grande de mi cultura.
Wow.
Soñé de 9 años y vine a hacer esto de 18 años para adelante. Tiene 44 años.
This place is amazing. It's the kind of places like you know, in another life, this is the kind of place I live in. So, you know, he's done so much work here. He said he's been here for, 40 plus years now. And all the sculptures and all the rock carvings and all of that stuff is all him over the time. And it's so easy to miss some of it. Like every rock pretty well has got sculptures and carvings on them of some sort. And he's built this little patio area, and there's other little areas down there. Let's take a walk up. I apologize, I'm a little bit out of breath. It was a big climb up the hill, but what a spot. I mean, the amount of time and dedication and time that this would have taken to complete. And you can even see here, this is sort of where the rock would have started, to give you an idea how much has been carved away. It's unbelievable, the amount of work that this would have been. I just can't get over it. And I'm sure some people who come here and look at this and go, well, it's just a bunch of rock carvings. What's the big deal? And then you realize that 40 years of your life working on something is a heck of a long time. It almost feels like a rite of passage in some ways to get out here, to get up here, and to see it. He's even built a little, almost like a little church. Another elephant. I find the elephants interesting because there's certainly no elephants in this part of the world. And I've seen now a half a dozen or more amongst the carvings. Let's head down this way. And that is the main section of the little tour here through the woods. But as you continue down, everything else is just covered in carvings, cut out stairways, all kinds of stuff. And then on top of that, you've got this beautiful view of this valley. And it's just so peaceful and quiet. And we're back down. What an amazing spot. Certainly unique, something I've never seen before. I mean, obviously I've seen lots of rock carvings and those types of things, but nothing like this. If you're in the area, I definitely recommend it. Come out on the 6:30 bus. It's not officially open at 9, but some other people were already here at 8:30 when I got here, so you can probably get in by like 8ish and get back to the 9:30 bus and get back to town, and you still have your whole day ahead of you. which is what I'm going to try and do now with 28 minutes to spare. So I thought I'd show you where I stayed here in Estelí, Nicaragua for a few nights. I found this place through booking.com and it's been great. It's been very comfortable, very quiet at night. The rooms are cozy and the shared facilities are well maintained. So this is the Hostel Mariella here in Estelí. It is just sort of in a great spot if you're coming or going by bus, because it's just sort of right between both the north and south bus terminals. This was the room that I had here for a few nights, and this bed was extremely comfortable. There was a nice breeze coming through the window there at night, and then also with this fan created some nice cross current to keep it cool. This room originally had a bathroom to its own, but because of some construction next door apparently a few years back, they lost the functionality of the bathroom. So this place has two different options. There are two rooms on the other side that have private bathrooms, and then there's three rooms on this side that share bathroom and shower. And it's been fine. It's been no issues with, you know, lineups or waiting to use any of the facilities or anything like that. Shower's been good, cold water only, but has been fine. And there's also a full shared kitchen space with all the utensils and cookware and whatever stuff that you need, including a large fridge to store food inside of. So I would say there's a number of options here in Esteli, but for my money and for what this place provided, I would say it was excellent. So in total, I paid 2,460 Cordobas in cash for the 5 nights. And that works out to about $13 US per night, which, I mean, again, is a great price. I'll take you for a quick tour outside, show you the shared facilities, and wrap up my thoughts on staying here. So I also had this little desk just to kind of do my work on over the few days that I was here, which was fantastic. There was the shared toilet and shower was here, which was great. And then this was the kitchen, so there was a fridge and sink and stuff and stove, and everything was awesome. Lots of fresh water if you needed it also. And yeah, no problems at all. So I thought this place was great. Wi-Fi was excellent the whole time I was here as well. So overall, a great experience here at Hostel Mariella in Estelí, Nicaragua. If you're coming through this part of the country, and it does seem like it's fairly busy. I've seen lots of tourists, met lots of people while I've been staying here, which is nice. And yeah, would highly recommend it. It's about 5 minutes from either of the bus stations and about a 15-minute walk straight down the road to sort of the downtown area, which is excellent. There's laundry services down that way also, and yeah, great spot.